Alright, Jake, how's it going, buddy? I'm here in New York, my home of 18 years, and so I'm doing good. I'm having a good day. I shaved the beard, so I hope you recognize me. Anyway, I wanted to do a lesson. Obviously, I can't be in Maine, so we're going to have to do it over here. And I want to talk to you about a few things. The first thing I just want to start out with a little bit of theory. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about key signatures. I'm going to spare you from one lesson on that guy. But I'm going to teach you some really important theory. We have discussed, and I think I tested you once on the string names E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay? E, A, D, G, B, E. You knew that. I hope you know that, because we're going to kind of build on top of that today. Now that you know all the open notes, E, A, D, G, B, E, you know every single note on the fretboard, although you don't know it probably. Okay? In the musical alphabet, it goes like this, right? A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, and then G sharp back to A. Okay? Do you get all that? Okay? If you notice, the only two sharps the only two notes that didn't have sharps were B and E. Okay? B and E, they don't have any sharps, okay? Now, going the other way, you've probably heard of flat keys before, you go A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A, and we're back to A. Okay? A flat, G flat, keep going, right? So it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up to G, and then it goes back to A. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's no H. There's no H chord, okay? So it goes up to G, and then it repeats itself. Now, you may ask yourself, okay, you went forward, you would do the sharps, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, and then you went backwards, you went A flat, G flat. What's the difference between sharps and flats? And for right now, all you really need to know is A flat and G sharp, they're the exact same note, okay? Let me show you. Here's A, okay? And here's the note A, and here's A flat, okay? It's just one half step down, one fret down. A at the 5th fret on the E, okay, right here, 5th fret, you see that dot, 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's A, and then one down, the fret down, that's A flat, okay, and then naturally this would be G, one more fret down, and then this one would be G flat, okay, so let's start at G, and then we're going up, that'd be G sharp, and that'd be A, so you may say, okay, that's A flat, and this is G sharp. So what's the difference between A flat and G sharp? And for right now, there is no difference. What was that?
Car won't start.
Oh, really? My dad's car won't start. So anyway, so what's the difference between A flat and G sharp? Absolutely nothing, okay? Once you understand key signatures, then we'll talk about what the difference between A flat and G sharp is in a bigger level. But for right now, A sharp and A sharp or G sharp and A flat are the same thing. Just like C sharp and D flat would be the same thing. Just like D sharp and E flat would be the same thing. Do you follow what I'm saying? So now that we understand that, E, A, D, G, B, E is the string names, and so now you just go, you know every name of every note on the guitar, and I'll show you. So your 6th string or your E string, E, right? So what do you think the next one was going to be? 1st fret. It's going to be F. Remember, there's no E sharp, so it just goes to F. So E, F. What's the next one? F sharp. What's the next one? G. What's the next one? G sharp. What's the next one? A sharp, B, no B sharp, goes to C, C sharp, D sharp, E, and just keeps going. You get the idea? And now let's go down a string to the A string. So this is pretty easy, you're going to get it. So we did E, now we're going to do A. So we got A, what's the 1st fret? A sharp. Next is B. Remember, there's no B sharp, goes right to C, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G, G sharp, okay? And then we'll go down to the next string, E, A, D. So you're getting the idea, okay? You just build, you know the open notes, and you just build upon the open notes. So now we have D, and so obviously the first fret would be D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, and then we go to the G string, or the 3 string. We got G, G sharp, and the first fret right there. The next one is A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. Get the idea? Okay. So next week, I want you to familiarize yourself with the fretboard a little bit. I'm going to ask you something like this. Can you find for me show me as many F sharps as you can? And so you'll probably go, okay, E, F. So there's an F sharp. I know that's an F sharp. I know that's an F sharp. I know that's an F sharp. And anyway, so I'm going to ask you to know your fretboard a little bit. For A, there's A, here's an A, here's an A, here's an A, I'm sorry, here's an A, and here's an A, here's an A. Okay, you just got to know your fretboard a little bit. I don't expect you to be like crazy at it. I just want you to be able to find strings, find notes. If I say them, like find me a B flat, I expect you to know how to find a B flat, or at least know how to get there after a while. Okay? So that's a little bit of theory. I'm just getting over a cold that I had last week. Now we're going to play with this a little bit, this theory. I taught you My Name is Jonas, right? Or the intro. Hopefully you're getting a little bit better at that. But now I want to show you the rest of the song, okay? So my name is Jonas, and I'm going to talk a little bit about power chords. Power chords are extremely important when you're talking about the kind of genre of music you probably want to play. You probably want to play like a lot of Creed and a lot of Nickelback. Pretty much all they do is power chords. Okay? Weezer is no different. Weezer is the king of power chords. All right. Now, power chords are really easy to find because I just taught you how to. I tried to show you. And I taught you how to find your way to any note, right? Now, power chords are easy because you can find any power chord by the bass note. So, if someone was like, okay, play me a G flat power chord, okay? All you have to do is find G flat. So we have E, F, F sharp, G. Okay, so we're at G. G flat would be one below, so it would be right there. Okay? So there's G flat, and a power chord, all you do is you press down that one note, and you take your 1, 2, your 3 and your 4 finger, 3 and 4 finger, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you put them down. So how do I explain that? So you're like that, right there. See that? I got my pointer finger here, and then one string below it. And 2 frets over, you put your 3rd finger, and then right below that, you put your 4th finger. Does that make sense? So there's my G flat power chord, okay? And to find my G power chord, you just go up 1, right? That formation I just showed you, that's every power chord there ever is, okay? That's how you find a power chord. If I said find a C power chord, you just find the C. So C's right here, and then you just put that formation, that chord formation over it, and you got your C power chord. See what I mean? You know, help. So there's your C power chord, okay? And then to find, like, I don't know, a B, you just go down 1. Anyway, so that's your formation for every power chord, okay? So the song we're working on is all power chords except for that picking part in the beginning. And it's in the key of C. And so anyway, let me just show it to you, and hopefully you can play it for all your friends if you want to or whatever.